What is going on today, everybody? Right now I am up under the hood of the project truck, the Denali, for the channel. I'm gonna give you a rundown on it. It's a 2002 Yukon Denali. It has 296,000 miles on it. 6.0. There's nothing has ever been done to it. My mom, she let me buy it from her. It's got the stock, everything, down to the airbox, original springs and all of that good stuff. But now I'm working on it. I'm trying to change the camshaft position sensor because I changed it before, but I took the camshaft sensor out of my 2001 Camaro. It has a 5.7 in it, and this has a 6.0. And I was reading online, it was like the reason it didn't work because it has a different cam. And some people were like, sometimes it'll just sometimes it'll just sync by itself and calibrate and whatnot, but this one did not. So I am about to take the intake off again and put the new sensor in. Since I have the intake off, I said I might as well go ahead and port it out because I ordered the sensor last night, and it's probably not going to be here until early next week. It's not late this week, but I doubt it because we're supposed to be getting some rain from Hurricane Michael, I want to say, because we just had Hurricane Matthew come through the Carolinas, but now we have this Hurricane Michael's coming from the Gulf. So that's what we got to worry about now, but hopefully it'll just be rain and it won't be like Hurricane Matthew, where Matthew just hovered over us and just stayed for I don't know, 3 days. Seems like forever, but I think it was about 3 days that Hurricane Matthew just stayed and just consistently poured rain. So I'm gonna let all of you see what I'm working with, and I'll give you the rundown on the plans, what we're gonna do with it. Okay, this is Denali. I guess a squirrel was up in here or something, but I don't fucking know. The reason I say I think a squirrel or something was in it, because the first time I took the intake off, it was a crap load of squirrel poop, like in between the intake. I was like, oh my god, if this would have got into the engine or whatever, that would have been pretty bad. So I vacuumed that out, cleaned it out best I could, but I was just trying to slap it in and get it rid. Look at those valve covers, look how gross they look. They just look really, really gross. Stock air box, all that stuff. Man, don't get on my gloves. These ants, man, these ants, God almighty, these ants are horrible. Golly. So, oh man. So, to take the intake off, you won't need much. You'll need a 10 millimeter, some needle nose to wiggle off the lines running to the throttle body, and an 8 millimeter and a flathead just to, well, fill it, but flathead fits to unscrew the airbox, and that's all you really need. I'm just gonna, the fuel rail, I'm just gonna bend it over some. I just need a little bit of room to just like, I'm just gonna bend it over some a little bit and then just lift this up a little and slide it out. But it's not that hard, it's just time consuming. I need a drill, and I got a drill, but I cannot find an adapter for it, so we're gonna do it old school. So let's get to it. Everybody, right now in the background is the Denali. I didn't get the intake off. It got a little dark, as you see, and we can't move now, so I can't pull into the garage and work on it or anything. But the plans with it are simple as of right now. Right now, I just want to, when I take the intake off this time, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and just port it a little bit, clean up around the, just clean up around so the gaskets match up better. I'm going to do that, and port the throttle body myself, just you know, to give it a good finish and everything. After I do that, I'm just going to get it running and everything, and just see how it runs. Hopefully it'll run decent, you know, a little bit of better throttle response and all that. But after I clean up the intake a little bit, clean up the throttle body, we're going to throw a cold air intake on it, of course. And I want to put long tube headers on it. And then I think that's all I want to do for that point. And then, of course, we're going to change the wheels, of course. I mean, those are alright, but I want the newer style, LTZ wheels off of like a newer Silverado, Tahoe, whatever, like 18s. I think those are 17s. Where is it at? Yeah. You all probably can't see it, but they're 265 17. Those are okay. But like I said, I want to run some different wheels on it. But the truck, all it's gonna get right now is headers, clean up the intake, port the throttle body, get a cold air intake, and put a 255 punch, a Racetronics 255 kit and all that. We're gonna get that thrown in there. It's gonna be moving. For SUV, it's all-wheel drive, so that's the good thing I got going for me. And it's just gonna be a quick little build, something fun. But tomorrow we're gonna get that intake off, and I want to show everybody how it looks before and after. And it's just gonna be bad. It's gonna be a sweet little build. Like I said, 296,000 miles. We're just gonna see what doing this stuff to a high mileage vehicle. We're gonna see what it does. The motor might not hold out at 296,000 miles, but I got faith in it. I'll keep the oil changed. I won't dog it too much, but if it blows, it just blows. We just throw another 6.0 in it. Maybe do a little bit of work if I can get a sponsor. Anybody want to sponsor me, hit me up. But like I said, we're not going to do too much right now. This is mainly like a daily driver budget build, because right now I'm daily in the Camaro, and I'm getting a little sick and tired of daily driving it. But it is what it is. That's the only thing I got to daily at this moment. So that's why I'm trying to get this fixed as soon as possible. But we're gonna make sure that it's I don't know, we're gonna make sure that it's not rushed too much, you know, because when you rush, you mess things up, you miss things. So we're gonna make sure that we cross our T's and dot our I's, make sure everything is done, make sure everything is clean, you know. As y'all seen, the valve covers were pretty gross and all that, so just imagine inside the motor. So we're gonna give it a good engine flush, run some seafoam through it, and that should be everything. And like I said, budget build, daily driver, fun little truck, and hopefully we can probably run some 14s within the quarter mile. That would be real sweet to run some 14s with it, because now I think it runs like 16 or 15 something. But if we can run some 14s with it in quarter mile, I think we're doing good for a 5,000 plus pound SUV. So tell me what you think. tell me what you think about the build. Anything y'all want to add to it, or any suggestions that I should do, just let me know. And comment below and let me know. And like this video. And I will... These mosquitoes, man. And I will holler at y'all later.